So first and foremost, peace. We are back with another episode of Ask a Cub with the Internet's Favorite Cub, TikTok's favorite cub, Instagram's favorite cub, your favorite cub, Chill City, right? So on this episode, we're going to dive into another question that we got via TikTok. And remember, if you do want to ask any questions, feel free to comment below. Find me on TikTok at @TheOfficialChillCity. Find me on Instagram at @TheOfficialChillCity, or simply find me on Facebook at Just Chill City. So let's dive into the first question. So this question comes from Miss Dimples 765. Let me make sure I got that right. Miss Dimples 765. I did have it right. Yeah. Ow! And this question says, what to do if a cougar falls for you first? So what would I do if a cougar falls for me first? If a cougar falls in love or she catches feeling first, what do I do? So this is how I approach any relationship that I'm in, specifically a romantic relationship. You guys know me, or you will soon know that I am very upfront. I am more so probably too blunt upfront. But I think that works out, to my advantage because I don't like gray areas. Right now, if this question was to pertain to me, like right now in my current, space with how busy I am, with the things that I have going on, even just my mentality of just who I am and what I am right now. If a cougar was to fall for me, let me put it like this. I am not the person to lead people on, nor am I the person to awaken a woman's love and have no intentions of doing it, right? Or no intentions of fostering or nurturing that love. So if a cougar was to fall for me first, I would, depending on how soon, I am very wary of people who say I love you like extremely soon. So I guess it depends on how soon, right? Because if somebody was just to come up to you, let's set the scene here, right? So if somebody was to come up to you, or not come up to you, if you were dating someone and after a week of dating they were like, oh man, I'm so in love with you, would you feel some type of way about that? Like, would that make you kind of look sideways? Like, I'm that type of person. So I guess it depends on how long. If it's like a week or two, or even like a month, and you already saying things like, hey, I love you, I think I'm falling in love with you, I'm gonna have some thoughts in the back of my mind, as in, you may be falling in love too soon. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm not saying that I'm sending out a false representation, but you have not learned me enough within a week. You have not learned me enough within a month, right? To really justify that. You may be infatuated with what I can do for you, or you may be infatuated with the times that we have. You may be infatuated with the abilities that I may or may not have, whatever the case may be. But if a cougar was to fall in love with me, I'm gonna be honest. If I'm not in love with you, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say I love you. So that one, I can probably say that's gonna be a very awkward. That's gonna be a very awkward silence, and maybe even more so an awkward conversation. I've never been in that position before. But like I said, I would be very wary if it was something, extremely quick for someone to say that they're in love with me, for a cougar to say that, hey man, I'm catching feelings for you, I love you, I'm kind of wary of that. Now, if it was an extended period of time, I like to mess with people a little bit, right? But if it was an extended period of time and she, the cougar just so happens to catch feelings for me, I'm not a jerk. I'm not a jerk about it. Once again, I'm not gonna be in a rush to say I love you back or nothing like that, because if that feeling is not there for me, then I'm not gonna do that, because I don't want to lead nobody on. But if it was an extended period of time and that cougar told me that she is catching feelings for me, or that she is in love with me, I don't really think that there's not too much that I can do other than just continuously do what I'm doing. I think that would be the best option, especially if I'm not at that point, right? And I mean, that can be very awkward, but I mean, once again, this is one thing that I love about older women, is that we can have that conversation. So for example, if the question stands, she catches feelings for me first and I'm not there yet, I'm pretty sure we can sit down and be like, okay, well look, you know, I'm flattered, you know what I'm saying? I'm not there yet, and I'm not, you know, I'm not ashamed, I'm not shy to say that I'm not there yet. If I'm not gonna force it. I'm not gonna force love, I'm not gonna force a relationship or nothing like that. But I think the smartest thing for me to do, if that is the case, is just to continuously do what it is that I'm doing. Obviously she's liking or she's loving, right, what I'm doing, so it would make sense for me to continuously be consistent with that action. So hopefully that answered the question. I don't know if you're asking because this is something that you are going through, you feel, you know, kind of for your cub, but have that conversation. I mean, if you are feeling those emotions, say it. You never know, he may feel the same way, he may not, he or she may not feel the same way. So I mean, just communication, that's going to be the key through all of this. So this question, what to do if a cougar falls for you, it's going to be, I mean, we're going to have that conversation, right? Like, we're going to have that conversation. That's not going to be just something you just hear and then we don't talk about it. Like, we're going to have to talk about it, right? So I would say communicate, have that raw communication. Like, hey, look, this is what I'm feeling. This is one thing that us cubs, we love about cougars, is that you guys know how to communicate. You guys are not afraid. You guys are very capable of expressing what it is that you're feeling. You know how to articulate your emotions. So it can be good, it can go the opposite way. You never know, but you do definitely need to have that conversation. Even if I was in that same situation and someone fell for me hard, a cougar fell for me, we would have to sit down and have that conversation. Honestly, we would, hey, this is what I'm feeling, you know, this is what you're feeling, tell me what you're feeling. You know, like, I'm not gonna sit there and grill her, you know, I'm not gonna grill the cougar. I'm like, oh, well, why do you think you love me? No, it's not about that. It's, okay, look, I have a very strong attraction to you. I'm not gonna be a jerk about it. Like, hey, I really enjoy us spending time together. I don't think I'm at that point to where it's love. I don't know you enough. I haven't been around you enough. I haven't seen how you act when you get mad. I haven't seen how you act when you get stressed. I need to know how you handle pressure. I need to know how you are with finances. I need to know how you are with your family, with your kids. How do you treat other people? How do you treat waiters? How do you give respect? How do you show respect? How do you get respect? Like, the whole 9 yards. So communication would be my answer. And hopefully I said something in a way that makes sense on how you can maybe apply that same mindset or even that same type of strategy if this is pertaining to you personally. So much love and respect, and remember guys, if you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Find me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Make sure you hit that follow button and subscribe on this YouTube channel to get more tips, more conversations, more questions and answers from the internet's favorite cub, TikTok's favorite cub, YouTube's favorite cub, Instagram's favorite cub, and of course, your favorite cub. This is Chill City on Cougar Talk. Peace.
Disrespectful, but I gotta know, are you down for me? You are quite the lady, my cocoa butter baby. Your vibe is so dangerous, I guess it's all